Welcome to the L&D show. I'm Lala.
I'm Devontae.
And I'm Dez.
And honey, we have some piping hot tea. Where your cup's at?
Right there, girl. You ready to get it?
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So let's get into these hot topics real fast because we got a very informative show for you guys. We're talking hot topics, and of course, we're talking relationships, do's and don'ts. All right. So for those of you who are not following me on Facebook, you know I went through something. I will talk about that momentarily. But for right now, let's get into these hot topics. The BET Awards. I did not watch the BET Awards show last Sunday. I believe it came on last Sunday, last Saturday. But the event,
I didn't watch it either.
The drama that came with the BET Awards show, the whole Safari and Meek Mill's thing. Did y'all see that?
I saw that because Meek had showed up to the pre-party. And, you know, he was out there just talking to people. Safari.
Safari showed up first. Safari showed up first. Yes.
And then Meek, rolled up. And he
just pulled up and he got out the car.
Like, he just, walked out the car like it was just normal for you to get into an everyday fight.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, yo, y'all are not together anymore. You and Nicki are not together anymore. Safari and Nicki are together. The whole Safari and Nicki thing and the whole Meek Mill and Nicki thing. And I think probably they took shots at each other when they was with Nicki, and of course when Safari broke up with Nicki and all that stuff, and she got with Meek Mill, therefore shots was fired both ways between them. So I guess it was back and forth drama that was going on. And the thing with Remy Ma and that's disconnected, but we're gonna go ahead. The thing with Remy Ma and Nicki Minaj, they had the beef going on. I was hearing that they were not in the building at the same time.
No, they were not.
Because of the drama that was going on between them. I'm just like, yo, what the hell is going on? BET Awards. Y'all been doing this shit for what?
Years on end.
Years. Maybe more than 10 years, I know. And y'all haven't got everything together to where y'all have everything laid out. You should know the do's and don'ts to inviting people and all of that stuff. I mean, come on, dude. It's really? It was crazy. It was tacky. The whole Migos thing with Joe Budden, that whole interview, and the guy asking them, what'd you say? What'd you say? He couldn't hear them because they weren't talking loud enough.
You was talking to her just now. What'd you say? What'd you say? You would hear him mumbling or something.
No, he was kind of mumbling. They had a whole bunch of people behind him and everything, but they didn't have no inner ears in, so they couldn't hear. But he should have spoke up in that moment. But dude was just what'd you say? What'd you say now? I'm just dang.
But also, it's the point of selling. They're trying to sell the BET Award to get more viewers.
I don't think that was it because they had Karrueche Tran there with Chris Brown, and don't he have a restraining order? No, she got a restraining order against him that he has to stay 100 yards or 100 feet or whatever, 100 yards.
He might as well not be at the awards then.
Because that's a whole
100 feet.
That's 100 feet probably. That's a whole football team, right?
Not team, a whole football stadium. Football field.
Yeah. I didn't mean to
football team.
I have a lot on my mind, okay? Don't blame me. I was very much blind moment. It's a whole football stadium pretty much. So it's how could they make that possible to have them in the same area?
Because they probably spoke with their lawyers about it and said, hey, we're going to...
But there's probably certain events and things.
Some events they have to be seen together. They know they're going to interact.
It's just tacky. It's just tacky for everything that happened at the BET Awards. Deborah Lee, you've been doing this for a very long time. You should have this planned out and put together. They have more than a year to get this shit planned out for
Well, apparently Deborah Lee won't be doing it for too much longer because Oprah just bought BET.
I mean, she's been buying BET for a little minute.
Oh, it's gonna be good.
Did she buy it for $5 billion?
Damn, Oprah.
I think she bought BET for $5 billion. Don't quote me on the exact number, but I think she bought BET for $5 billion. So, yeah. So Oprah would be planning, or should be hiring somebody to plan the awards for her.
Yeah, seriously.
So maybe she'll just leave Deborah on the staff.
She'll still be on the staff.
She could be a handmaid.
Yes.
She got to be her hair back.
Oh, done.
But okay, so you know the BET Awards was a mess. I heard Escape. I did not watch it, you guys, but I heard that Escape they did perform and everything, and I heard that Candy sounded a hot ass mess.
Candy, it's their microphone.
No, it's Candy's voice. She was very low on her part. They said that they said that every girl did good, including Tiny, except for Candy. Candy was the only one that didn't hold up her part. They said that maybe she was probably, you know, not ready in a way for that.
But Kendall said she was forced during that time for the BET Awards.
I don't know what the problem was, but they was not feeling the hype. People was like, okay, we're gonna be buying tickets to see y'all in concert. Bitches, y'all better bring it.
But she came back and brought it at her show at the BET Awards.
It doesn't matter. The thing is, you having people who aren't at the BET Awards see the Escape performing. They don't want to see y'all looking a mess. I mean, come on, everybody wanted Escape.
Okay,
together.
but y'all, this is the thing with artists. They have times where their voices are not going to be up to par, just like Mariah Carey.
Excuse me.
Whoa.
Yes.
Excuse me. Alexandria. Hey, Allie. She said BET is now the EBT Awards. The EBT Awards. I can see that. I can see that.
Drink to that child.
I can see that. You take a drink to it, honey. I can see that.
I need a drink regardless. So
I can see that, but you know, I'm just like, it's tacky. It's very tacky for y'all to do that. And this is, of course, it's a black award show that make us look
black
bad.
entertainment, television.
That make us look bad.
The Source Awards. That's what they're turning it into.
The MTV Video Music Awards, that looks better than, or Video Awards, that looks better than the BET Awards, so to speak. I mean, like, come on. Like, really? But I just thought it was very tacky, like I said, and I'm just like, they need to do better next year. That's all I got to say about the BET Awards. Did something else happen during the BET Awards?
My girl performed.
Who did?
Well, see, I didn't watch it.
Tamar Braxton. Now, a lot of people said Tamar was lip singing, but I watched the playback. She was actually not lip singing. It's her microphone.
There's a lot of microphones with you tonight.
I know. What's wrong with your microphone?
What's wrong with yours?
Mine is very fine. Thank you very much.
But no. The same thing
she's really trying.
I'm not trying to do. But, okay. Yes.
Can I just say that I think that we're very color coordinated here, in a way? We look damn good.
Look, I have to make sure it's good. What the?
Ooh.
Technical difficulties. It's happening now, you guys. But hey, we're getting through this. But let's move on with the show. The Jenner sisters, Kylie and Kendall Jenner. Mm-hmm. Did y'all hear about the whole T-shirt drama thing?
I missed that one.
With them adding, they had Tupac and Biggie on a shirt along with their faces and everything, and people just like, really? They didn't get no permission to do that whatsoever. They got no permission to do that, and so Biggie Small's mom, she's furious about it. Of course, we haven't heard back from Tupac's estate yet about the situation, but of course nobody likes it. Even the fans, they don't like it. They're like, how dare you do that? Even Sharon Osbourne, she said something about it. She was like, she was just saying that you girls should be ashamed of yourselves. You're not even at that level to even have them on your shirt, let alone have your faces with them.
Hold on, what's at that level? Because
they are legacies.
Hold on,
Kylie and Kendall are not.
This is my thing.
That's like hip hop royalty right there. You don't mess with that.
Well, that is true. They're hip hop royalty.
You don't mess with that.
My I guess my beef, I guess you could say, with the whole thing is
exactly. She sure did. She got them together.
What's the difference between like somebody going to the flea market and putting Biggie and Tupac on their shirts? Versus
it's different because the thing is they are more popular and they feel like they can do anything because of their sisters, their older sisters, because of the name Kardashian. They feel like they can do anything.
Is that the only thing? I mean, because like I said, there are vendors out there who are putting Tupac, Whitney,
but
Biggie,
at the
and all these other people on T-shirts for people.
Yeah, they're putting T-shirts together, but Kylie and Kendall are actually putting their faces along with them on that.
Oh, so they're doing it.
And they're selling the T-shirts $125 a piece.
Wow.
Yes.
I didn't know that part.
Yes. They're selling the t-shirts $125 a piece. And I'm just like, what? What? And it's like they think that they can do any and everything, but they can't.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, I'm trying to understand, you know.
Sorry, y'all.
Like, what was their purpose behind it? Was it just to make a quick dollar out of it?
It was something I believe it was something for them just to do. It was like another
publicity stunt.
Not
a publicity. Stunt. I mean, it was just more. Tupac and Biggie has nothing to really gain from it. I mean, their estates can gain from it, you know, at the end of the day.
I think it was like more of a move to put money back into their pockets even more by doing that. But that was just a wrong move to do because you didn't get no permission from Biggie's mom. You didn't get no permission from Tupac's estate or nothing like that. So it's like, how dare you even go that level to do that? That's crazy. I mean, if anything, you have to get permission. Especially, you know, with hip-hop royalty such as them. You know, they're deceased and everything. Even though they're deceased, they're still huge in the hip-hop, you know.
I mean, well, they say pretty much after any star, especially an artist, you know, after they pass on, their estates become even bigger.
Yeah.
You know.
And they are well respected, too, to this day. So, you know, I mean, come on, Kylie and Kendall. Y'all could have did something else. Do what your sister did. Make a porno. Get over it. I cannot stand the Kylies. I cannot stand the Jenners, and I cannot stand the Kardashians. What the hell are they here for? I don't get it. And it's like everybody wants to be friends with them.
They piggybacked off of
their dad,
Kim.
No,
exactly.
They got their start from Robert Kardashian, which is their father, who represented O.J. Simpson in his trial.
We get that part, honey. But the thing is,
it was like the 90s though. But in like the early 2000s when Kim and Ray J's tape came out, it's like the rest of the Kardashians and the Jenners
kind of piggybacked off of that. He was so sexy.
She needs to get her life.
I haven't had sex in 2 years. It was
definitely amateur, so.
I'm sorry, you said what now?
I haven't had sex in 2 years, okay?
Okay, so you haven't had sex in...
TMI.
I am not TMI. I am single now. I'm single. I'm still not going to have sex out of a relationship, but hey.
That's what you're saying.
So what?
Did you say and?
Yes, I did.
Ands normally mean continuous.
Okay, we don't need
what you meant to say was or.
Whatever.
2 years.
Whatever, it doesn't matter. That's all I'm saying.
Look at this mess. All right.
I mean, if you're going to say it correctly.
I'm done talking about Kylie, Kendall, Kim, Khloe, and whoever else the Kardashian sisters are. Oh, those shit. I don't care. I'm done talking about them. But they're just wrong. Anywho, what's the next topic?
I was going to go into these relationships. To be quite honest.
We do have to talk about the Bronx shooting.
The Bronx. Well.
And the people, my thing with that is, that's just like anybody who goes in and takes another person's life. Why would you do that? Go ahead and take your own life. You ain't got to shoot nobody else. I don't know if they died or whatever, but at the same time, I know.
Well, the last I had looked into it, there were 3 people who were killed. I don't think that was including him, because he died too. Because I was they don't know whether he shot himself or whether the news don't. Yeah, the news don't know if he shot himself or if they shot him. But the last I heard, there were 3 deaths and 6 injuries. So I don't know if the 3 includes him or if it's 3 plus him. So it's either 4 in all, you know, as far as deceased, and 6 that are injured being cared for. But I would just like to know what happened to lead up to this. You know,
I think because he lost his job.
Well, that's what they said. But
he lost his job. But why would you go back to your former place of employment and shoot people? Why wouldn't you just kill yourself?
Well, I mean, it shouldn't. I don't believe in none at all. But now,
I don't believe in that either. But
this is gonna sound really, really racist, and I do apologize for saying it. But think about it. Black people losing their jobs. is it normal? Is it the norm for us to go back to our old place of employment where we lost our job and kill someone? That is normally a white person thing.
Well,
it really is.
I'll give you that
throughout history, the things that we've seen, black people losing their jobs does not result in us going back to the place where we lost our job.
Yes, because the black people sit in the parking lot and wait for you to come outside.
Yeah, we were going to fight your tail. Yeah. We going to do that. We'll flatten your tires, bust your windows, go to your house and call you out in the middle of the street. Yeah, we'll do that.
Of course.
But
we'll do it right then.
Going back to the place of employment and killing innocents, that's never been our, MO.
No, not at all.
So with that thinking, it makes me think there's definitely more to this story that we're not being told. So this is why I don't really go off to the media, 100%. I like to get more information before I try to go report something. Of course, we're going to report what we know, but what's the real story here?
Right.
What is the real story? It wasn't even him that did this. Because we haven't seen nobody.
Yeah.
This could be a cover-up. Honestly, it could be. Like I said, I apologize for the way it sounds and everything, but this could have been another doctor, white or Asian, because we've seen the Asians would do the same thing when they lose their careers. This could be one of them went and did this, and so that their legacy will not be tarnished. They went out. Oh my gosh, this black doctor also lost his job around about the same time. Let's put it on him. Let's kill him.
Yeah.
It's happened before. These kind of things do happen. We don't hear about it 24/7, but it's true. I'm sorry to say it, but it is true. So I want to know more information about it before we just pretty much put this man's name in the ground, and that be his legacy that, he was a doctor, he lost his job, and he went and killed people.
It's just crazy because you just never heard of a doctor just doing that.
We've heard of doctors that's done things like, they will lose their job and they will open up they open up their practice in their basement.
Yeah, pretty much.
So we've heard things like that. But and they're killing people, or there's been researchers who are also doctors. And
like actually going back to your place of employment,
shooting people. Yeah, that alone is out of the norm, but just from what we've seen in the past and the norm for the black African American community versus the white community, it just sounds more like a white community situation or event, I should say. I don't know what's the proper terminology, but it just sounds like a white community, tragedy. I would say that, so I don't really know how to say it, how to specify it, but
it's just
this is a mess. It's a sad. It's really sad, and I pray that the families that were affected by this on both sides, can just find peace and the Lord just walk with them. But at the end of the day, there's not really much that no one can really do to get someone through that type of tragedy. And it's just sad that things of this nature are becoming more and more frequent.
Right.
So
we like 20 minutes into our show, and we're talking hot topics here. Have y'all heard the new albums of TLC and Jay-Z's?
I have not heard.
I've heard
just
TLC's and I loved it.
I bet you did love it. Now, Jay-Z's album 444, that album is nice. All right, it is.
Which he dedicated a song to his mother, because she finally came out as a lesbian.
He dedicated a song to her, yes. But the album itself, it is nice. 444 is nice. It's a very good album. If you thought Lemonade was a good album, this is Lemonade mixed with Hennessy.
Oh, did y'all hear about the thing between him and Eric Benet?
Yeah,
the beef between him and Eric Benet.
It's not really beef. He just said his name in one of the songs, and then Eric Benet got on Twitter. He said something about like, "Hey Jay-Z, don't be calling me out" or something like that. And everybody else like, "Man, shut your ass up. You should be glad that Jay-Z called you out and gave you some type of recognition." I'm like, man, please, whatever. But Jay-Z's album is nice. He goes into the whole thing about him actually confirming cheated on Beyonce and everything. That made Twitter go like crazy and the world go crazy too. They're like, oh my God, how could Beyonce get cheated on? You know, I just feel like anybody get cheated on, but we gonna get into that just a little bit. TLC's album was nice too. I liked some of their songs on the album. It's still growing on me as I'm listening to it, but one of the songs that is really great to me
is the song.
Hey motherfucker, it's good to me because I'm going to stuff right there. That's the song I listen to. So I'm just like, okay, you know what? Yes, I have to listen to that. Because, you know, like when you're going through a breakup and stuff like that, it's like one of those songs you have to go to get you through. And it's like one of those songs, I'm never going to speak negative on my ex. I would never do that. So I would never do that. But the thing is, that song right there, it speaks volumes to me. It's what's helped me get through this thing. I'm glad I have my cousins here. I'm glad I have, you know, Tia here and everything. My sister Charity, she's been, you know, here. Thank y'all for like comforting me. Heather Lark, thank you so much for your words of encouragement and everything. Everybody, thank you for your words of encouragement. Hey, Markia. And you know, breaking up is hard to do, but that's one of the songs on the album that I've just been having on repeat was A Motherfucker. And I said, when we go to the club, you gotta play that, okay?
All right. Literally on repeat. All right.
Oh, we going to South 29 to anybody who wants to join us.
Come out. Join.
You know, I'm newly single right now, so I just want to have a great time. I want to celebrate and everything, because like my sister told me, she was like, hey, you should not be down when you're single. Yes, of course, you love that person and everything like that, but at the same time, you got to pick yourself up because nobody else is, you know? Sure. So she was like, it should be a celebration of a life that you're living, which you're single now, you should be happy, you should be a happy person, less stress, you're not tied down to nobody, you gotta answer nobody,
you ain't gotta answer,
so
you ain't gotta
just
that whole chapter,
the whole chapter thing.
I just closed this chapter. Beginning a new chapter.
Exactly. So I call it the new single and fabulous life. So hey, I'm gonna have fun tonight. I said I would never go clubbing again, but they're dragging me out because they don't want me to
drag you out.
Y'all drag me out because I told y'all no at first. Y'all like, oh no, girl, you're coming. You're coming.
Yeah, that was me. Yes, that
you're
was
coming.
Me. Yes.
And Marquise vowed. Excuse me, Devontae. He vouched there with you too, honey.
I just said
he didn't just say nothing, nigga. You said that you was going to. Yes, you didn't say nothing.
The milk truck.
Ow!
No, not that N-word though.
The N-word.
No. If it's not Nigerian, Ivory Coastal.
Oh God.
What a hint of Jew. It ain't no other thing.
Oh, I forgot you did your what ancestors.
I did not identify as African American.
Marquise.
What? This country don't like me. Why should I say American?
Oh, that is.
I'm Nigerian, Ivory Coastal.
All right.
Look, she just had it grow a silk.
Yeah, she did. It grew a hole.
Look.
You got that wild girl better.
Yes, that wild girl was wonders.
Yes, but make sure y'all check out 444 by Jay-Z. Make sure y'all go check out, you know, TLC's album. You can find it on iTunes and Spotify, of course. Jay-Z's album, you can find it on Tidal and Sprint, I believe. And TLC's album is nice. Chili, she did her thing. She was blowing, okay? When I tell you that bitch was singing, I never heard Chili sing like that in my life, but honey, she was giving it to us, honey. I said, yes, ma'am, bitch. You better sing like this the last album. So, you know.
Honey.
Hey, motherfucker, it's my album. It's my song of choice. Y'all go check out that song. It starts off very funny like, but if you just listen to the lyrics of the song, you be like, okay, all right. So, Jay-Z's album 444 and TLC's album, the self-titled album TLC, check those out. So we at 26 minutes now. We're going to leave hot topics and talk about our hot topic, relationships, do's and don'ts. Okay?
Well, I gotta say this. I gotta say this. There are some men and women out there that don't know a good man or woman from a prostate exam or pap smear. So they just jumping in and out of relationships like
they change their drawers.
Some of them change their drawers that they're
not. Some don't do
it. You wouldn't know, wouldn't you? You better sip that drink, girl.
Yes. Go. No, and I wouldn't know that.
You know she got the deep throat, honey. They just fall on down like a waterfall. But yes, y'all, I do agree with you.
I don't know what to say with a deep throat and waterfall.
I sipped.
I do agree with you about the whole cheating thing. And I just think when people get in relationships, they should be fully honest with that person. They should not. Relationships aren't just about. It's not just about sex, you guys. It's not just about sex. Because I was in a relationship for 10 months and I haven't had sex with yet. You know, even though that's spilling, you know, a lot, but at the same time, you know, sometimes that can happen. And you know, sometimes I'm just being honest. I'm not speaking negativity on them whatsoever. But I'm just saying communication is a plus.
That's true. I had to fix myself because what you just said just blew my mind. And I'm going to need you to say that one more time again.
Communication
No.
is a plus.
No.
What?
Go back to what you said at the beginning.
No, I'm not going back. No, this is a serious moment, y'all.
It's very serious, but I'm going to need you to
you see this. Hey, Alexa. Hey. Tiffany is hot. Yes, bitch, you hot. Drink something. But
I'm not hot. I'm
hot and horny. That's what she is hot and horny.
I'm not the one that's hot and horny.
But no, for real, you guys, no, seriously, on a serious tip, when you get in a relationship, communication is like the number one factor in a relationship. It's true. Not just about sex or nothing like that. I mean, sex is great, but at the same time, if you can't communicate with that person, how the hell do you not know what they're doing? Because
sorry, I mean to cut you off.
No, you're fine.
But it's also with trust. Trust and communication go hand in hand.
Trust too, yes. Trust too.
You can't have communication without trust, and you can't have trust without communication. Now, in some relationships, this is how some people are. They may not tell you everything or discuss everything with you. And it burns my gears.
All right, Peter Griffin.
Ow! All right, burns my gears.
All right, Peter Griffin. You want to know what burns
my gears?
It does.
Don't melt your biscuits, honey.
It just burns my gears.
Stop saying that. Say something else.
Burns my gears.
But I'm serious, dude.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, good Lord.
What the hell did that come from?
I don't even know what to say.
Keep going, Tiffany. Keep going.
I don't know how I thought.
You just said it just burns your gears.
It does.
Communication. Bad communication burns your
gears.
Stop it. Stop it, Dan. Dan, that burns my gears.
Yes. Because I feel like if I'm open and communicating with you well, you should be doing the same thing with me.
I think that people get in relationships nowadays for the wrong reasons, especially in the LGBTQ community.
Yes, the gay angle.
Yeah, the gay angle. Could you please explain what the gay angle is?
Because I don't know.
To people who don't know?
Well, the gay angle pretty much is a pretty wide thing, I would say. A lot of the gay community pretty much only talk to certain people or people in general just to get something from them, you know, whether it be sex, money, just someone just to talk to. I mean, there's just so many things, but I mean, the gay angle is just pretty much just somebody who wants to use someone but not return anything at all.
So you mean like the lack of, let's say,
pretty much like the straight community, the gold diggers.
That's what I was going to say. The
gold diggers, yes. Straight community, y'all call them gold diggers, and the gay community, well, I call them the gay anglers.
Oh, the gay anglers.
The gay anglers. The anglers. The anglers. The anglers. Yeah, the anglers.
But angler.
Finish with the angler. Look, gotta put that country swing under the anglers.
The anglers.
The anglers.
You licking angler?
Everything cool, boy.
You Jezebel.
Yeah. I'm getting sick and tired of these queens.
I'm getting sick and tired of these anglers. But no, seriously though, man. I mean, come on though. Like when you get in a relationship and everything, you know, I'm a very faithful person. I'm not gonna say that he's not, because I don't know what happened. I just don't know what happened.
He's not, or he wasn't.
What?
When you say, because y'all were no together, so you got to use past tense. Unless you don't get back together. I don't know what the.
I don't know what the future holds or whatever. I just don't want to be hurt ever again. My thing with that is I don't know if he was or wasn't faithful to me. I can't really say that. The thing was, there was lack of communication in the relationship. I was more of the communicator. When it came to him, it was like he wasn't really communicating to me like what was going on or anything like that. And so it made me like question like, yo, is there someone else?
I don't know if you even can call yourself a communicator, because you were attempting to communicate. See, I feel like communication, you have to actually make connection.
You have to make connection. You know, so I was always...
If you're not connecting...
You're the one reaching.
You're reaching
I was
forward,
reaching out. I was reaching out and everything.
It's kind of like a damn bill collector.
Yes, and
you were trying to get him on the phone.
You were trying to get him on the phone.
Trying to get him on the phone and everything. And the thing is, you know, when you tell me, hey, babe, you know, you ain't always going to wait for me to call you. You can call me. And when I start calling...
that really burns my gears even the most. Oh, I can't stand this.
You might want to drink a little something.
She said, if you say burn my kids one more damn time, bitch, I'm going to burn your kids, literally, okay?
But I'm serious. That aggravates me.
Why would you tell me to call you? And when I start calling you, you send me straight to voicemail or let it ring all the way to voicemail, and I don't hear from you for,
and you say you with
you know, for like maybe like 3 or 4 days or so. Mm-hmm. What am I supposed to think? You're with somebody else.
True.
I'm sorry, but that's just... I guess, like I said, when we've addressed something similar to this in the past with one of the viewers, but we all pretty much have our length that we're willing to go through certain things.
Yeah.
Me? Are you falling asleep?
No, I was trying to read that on the screen.
I saw that too. I was looking up. I see it too. You know,
I was trying to read that on live meme. I don't see like just a little bit. It's a comment right there. I can't see.
Okay.
That's all I was trying to read.
Anywho, well, she's talking about burning your gears too. I think so. But like I said, I guess we all have our patience when it comes down to bad habits in a relationship. You know, some of us are not willing to put up with them for longer than 48 hours.
Yeah.
Some will go months. Some will go years. I mean, me personally, if I'm attempting to correct one bad habit for longer than a month, longer, 2 at the max, I'm sorry. I just don't know if we can do this. I mean, I've been in a relationship before with someone where there was just no communication whatsoever, and when we would finally talk, and I would be like, so what's been going on? How was your day? What's new? And I hear, I was just playing the game all day, chilling with my friends. Excuse me? You was playing the game all day, chilling with your friends?
And then you see
so where was I?
Seriously? So I've been calling and texting you, and you can't respond back? My
biggest thing with that is when you call them and they don't answer the phone, but they send you a text back right away. What were you doing to where you could answer my phone call? And so you know what I've been through. I done told you what I went through, you know, and everything like that. And it's like it's bringing me back to that point where I was like 2 years ago. Mm-hmm. And you know, and I'm just like, I don't want to accuse you of anything, but I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna be like Carly Red, honey. When you do something like that, I sit back and I say, interesting.
And that's the best she is, literally.
Interesting. Because, you know, they said, bitch, why you keep saying interesting? You always say something. But, you know, my thing with that is, I don't like that. And I tried not to anyway, so we're no longer together. But I tried not to let it get to me. But the more I sat and waited, the more it got to me, like around 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, yo, I haven't heard from him. I done text him. I done called him and everything. He ain't returning my phone calls back, nor is he texting me back. But as soon as I say something out the way, that's when I get those text messages back. What the fuck are you talking about? I was doing this. I was doing that. I'm at work or whatever. Okay, you're not communicating with me what you're doing. I have no idea what you're doing. But if you can communicate and say what the fuck are you talking about, you see all those text messages before, like, hey, babe, where are you? I miss you and everything. Hello. And it leads on down, and then you start seeing me like, okay, what's going on? Where are you? I'm worried about you. And it goes on some more. And it's just like, yo, I'm in love with you. You can, I'm very much, and I'm the type of person where I fall... Not head. I love hard. When I fall in love, I love hard. And I'm so full of love with that person to the point where I don't want to be with nobody else. I don't want to talk to nobody else. But the thing is, when I start seeing you, like if I, you know, just to see if you're doing something, I'm gonna download Kick and stuff like that. And when I see you like on those apps, it makes me think like, yo, why are you on there? Because, you know, with the whole Kick thing, just like
a particular story about the Kick? Are you comfortable with some of that story?
The thing is with that, I don't want to like say something out the way to where he see this video and then he like come at me, you know, and everything like that.
I mean,
I don't want to say nothing. I'm trying to be very cautious with my words here.
I mean, well, it's only one story, but like I said, if you're not comfortable, we won't talk about it. But it's up to you. We can only give, like I said, with any story.
Well, we can't.
We can only give our perspectives.
We can talk about it because the thing is, okay, you know.
So with the Kick,
thing, you know, when I seen he was on there, because I had downloaded it just to see if he was on there. You know, because I'm like, okay, I don't want to get on Jack, I don't want to get on Rind or anything like that, because that's gonna really hurt me. I don't want to get on BGC. Let me just try Kick. That's why I got on Kick and everything, and I seen he was on there, and then I confronted him about it. He called me immediately. He was like that. He was he's set up his account to see if his cousin's, I think, boyfriend or husband was cheating or whatever, to see if he was like gay or whatever like that. So I'm just like, what? It just didn't add up. It just didn't make sense to me. So I'm just like, okay, whatever. You know, that was dumb of me to believe.
It was a gay thing. It was
possible. It was a possible. I don't know, because we didn't talk about it no more. And then like I got on Kick again like a couple of days ago, and I seen that the picture changed when he told me he was no longer on there. So you're lying to me. So therefore, you have somebody else that you're talking to, because Kick, in a way, in the gay community too, especially, they have a lot of groups on there, a lot of private groups. You can send you basically with Kick. Let me tell y'all what, if y'all don't know about Kick, okay? Basically, what it is, it's an app. A lot of people go on there to, you know, flirt, to show their.
You don't need a phone number.
Show their.
You just need a network.
Yeah, you just need a network to show their dick pics and everything like that. And the thing is, you can message these people all day long. The notification won't come to your phone like a text message. So that's why they say Kick me, because you're with your significant other. You don't want your significant other to know about these messages.
Turned off. I've had Kick before in the past. I didn't use it for those reasons. You know, I used it just for networking purposes. You know, because any application, in my opinion, can be used for networking. You know, can be used for a career opportunity or a money network opportunity. So I've used Kick for friends and for networking before in the past. But of course, with any good thing, people will find a way to turn it bad. I mean, that's just like this application called Jack. there are a lot of, gay males who are on it, and it's supposed to be a dating application, but a lot of people have turned it into a hookup application.
Yes.
So
that's the same thing with Kik too.
With Kik, it's the same way because I don't really use Kik like that, but I still have the application on my phone. So every now and again, I would get a notification saying that so and so has attempted to contact you, and when I would go on it, it may be spam, it may be somebody who just found my screen name and wants to reach out to me or something.
Number, because sometimes
even if
can I just say something real fast, y'all? What made me really just sit back and say, interesting, was when I would go to his Facebook page and I would see his followers growing in numbers. Together, when we were together, he had like 70-something followers. This past week alone, it went up to like 84, 85 followers. And so when I got on Kik, I'm like, oh, so you're back on Kik now. And he never responded back to me. He did not respond back to me. He did not call me, anything like that. So it really made me just feel like, okay, so you're cheating on me. You're talking to somebody else. And when I asked him that when we did talk through text message and everything, he was like, it's not nobody else and everything. And he was just like, I think we should take a break and stuff like that. And I'm just like, what do you mean take a break? I don't take no fucking break. I don't take breaks at all. Breaks are not me. Because the thing is, when you take breaks, you let another motherfucker in. Or you smash another person. I don't do that. So that's why I just went ahead and I sent him a sweet text and everything. I was not mean in the text message. And I was just like, I just think that we should just end it because I'm not happy, of course, right now. Of course, I've said some things that you're not happy about and everything. And I just don't do the whole break thing. So he never texted me back, nor has he called me yet. So I've been waiting on that. But I'm like, why should I wait on it? I think about him a lot. I think about him every single day. But, it's like one of those things like where I'm just doing something. If I'm with y'all or whatever, it cross my mind like, I wonder what he's doing. Who is he with? Who's making him happy and stuff like that. And I'm thinking I made him happy. I'm like, I thought I made you happy. When we did talk, you telling me that you were happy and everything and you were in love with me. That all of a sudden everything just stopped. And I'm like, what's going on? What did I do? And then, he was just like, I'm tired of you accusing me of cheating on you and stuff like that. I'm not with nobody else. I'm working hard. And I do understand that he works hard. I do understand that. Because I have another friend, actually a cousin on Facebook who, works at the same place that he works at. We're not going to say the name of that. But I understand that he's trying to work on his music thing. And he was like, he told me in a text message that if he's working on his music thing or if he's working, he thinks that I'm cheating on him and stuff or he thinks that he thinks that I can't even say
you're cheating on him.
He thinks that you think he's cheating
on me or whatever. But the thing is, what am I supposed to think? Well, I don't hear from you all day long. When you do text me, it's in the morning time of, hey baby, have a great day. We said it to each other, or we said it to each other in the morning times, and that was it. Until 11 o'clock at night, then we would talk. But I started thinking recently, like, yo, you just told me to have a great day and you love me because you planned not to ever talk to me throughout that whole entire day until late at night.
So you think it was more of a brush off?
I think so. And I've been a brush off all my life. I even told him about, my childhood. How I was a brush off and everything like that, and what I went through as a child and everything like that. I'm not going to get into that because I don't want to cry. I'm trying to hold my tears right now, but, hey, if I cry, it's all right. Hell, y'all cry with me, shit. But,
I'll be right there.
But, I'm not going to say I hate him because I don't hate him. I love him. I would love him to death. I just wish that he would have gave me answers, like truthful answers as to why he did the things that he did. Why he, did everything from the lack of communications, the not calling me back when I called him, and all of that stuff. And like that really affected me because it like just brought me back to a place where I just came out of. And he told me that he would never take me to that place, and he did. But I'm still in love with him, of course, but that's gonna take time for me to fall out of love, with him. I'm I honestly think that, if he reached out to me right now, I would answer the phone. And I just need answers as to why everything. I don't want to argue. I just need answers as to why everything happened. So, and I say all of that to say, when y'all get in relationships and everything, just make sure that your heart is true and that you truly love that person. Because, you never know what they've been through unless they tell you. And then, once they tell you what they've been through and everything, and if you are already just not into it, just let that person know immediately. Don't drag them 10 months down or a year down, and you start playing all these games and all that stuff with them. That's going to take them right back. And so it's
I have a question with the two of y'all. When somebody is talking to you or they seem interested in you, what is your, I guess you could say, probation period before a title comes about?
Can I answer my?
No, both of y'all can answer. So it's a question.
Well, for me, it's you're a potential. You're not my boo. You're not my babe. You're just.
I can't do that.
A potential.
That's what I said. What is your probation period?
Oh, the probation period for me.
Well, what is your? Because I guess it's
titles like that.
Before you give an actual title, what is your probation period? Do you have a probation period?
I would say 90 days.
For me now, it's become more 6 months to a year.
6 months to a year? That's shit.
I mean,
because they don't last. They may 5 minutes into it, it's, oh, you're my boyfriend. No.
I would say 6 months into it, I would be in love with you. 3 months into it, I'm just like, okay, we can establish those titles like baby, and so because we're going consistency. Mm-hmm. We're going, so it's just
that statement. It may be consistent for those 3 months. In those 3 months, they drop off.
But we don't know that. That's not with everybody, though. It's not with everybody, and I just think in relationships too. At the beginning, we can't put the blame of the other guy and blame them for what the other guy did. That's just gonna run them off. That's a bad start of a relationship. We can't do that.
That's why I say, you never should get out of a relationship and then jump into another.
Right.
Because that definitely becomes the rebound. That definitely has you still in your mindset of, oh, well, so-and-so cheated on me not even 5 minutes ago, but now I'm here with you in your bed, watching TV, going on dates with you, eating up the food, whatever the case may be and everything, but you're still holding this new person to the old person's standards. Yeah. So that's why people need to take time, get themselves together, and, make sure they're ready to move on before they just up and start exchanging numbers, going out on dates and things. It's fine to go out with friends and have a good time and things of that nature, but
she's rocking like we're stepping on her toes or something. I don't know what church and everything, and the preacher be talking.
The preacher started getting into it, and the message started sounding like they talking about you.
As a church, you be saying, "Amen." You better preach that. Next thing you know, you like.
Well, everybody knows I am the darkest one of all three, all two of y'all. I'm the one with the dark soul.
You shouldn't say that.
So by that standard.
It means that she's evil.
No. But what does that have to do with relationships?
No, I was saying how y'all was on some. The point of y'all stepping on my toes. No, you're not stepping on my toes. I'm trying to read on my screen over there, but I can't see.
Also, it has nothing to do with you jumping out of one into another.
No, and I don't jump into one out of another one.
So to end this topic, guys, because we about to go into an hour and a few more minutes here, and I'm trying to end this show before the hour mark hits, because we about to go out, you guys. Everybody have ourselves a good time, and
turn out.
But okay, the moral of this conversation is, damn it, don't
treat the ones you're with right. Because you'll never know when you'll come back.
And not only that, you don't know if you miss out on a good person until they're gone.
What Monica said? You missed a good thing till it's gone. Was it Monica that said that?
No, I have no idea, child.
My take on the whole situation at hand is, at the end of the day, you have to be extremely careful.
Yes, you do.
Who you give your heart to, who you open up to, who you give that valuable time to.
Yes.
You know, what is the purpose of having a girlfriend, a boyfriend, or whatever you call each other? What is the purpose of it if at the end of the day you're not happy?
You're not happy.
You're not happy.
You want your cake and you want to.
You want your cake and you want your cake. You want your ice cream. You want the cherry on the top. You want the whipped cream. You want all of that stuff.
You want all of that stuff.
But you can't have that with every single person that you're going to meet. That's why people need to establish a probation period. This is why people need to stop jumping, into a relationship on a whim during the honeymoon period of the relationship. I mean, that's where a lot of people make their downfalls. Is when
I've
been there before.
I mean,
we've all been there.
I can understand I never have. The way I was raised and trained and the way my personality is, I never have fallen in love during the honeymoon period of the relationship. Mm-hmm. This is the reason why my relationships are far.
I'm sorry. I'm doing something.
Wow, the two of us been simple. She just took it to the head.
Hit me again.
You want to hit again, girl?
Listen, honey. When I'm gonna be at that club, I'm gonna be sitting at the bar. As soon as I get done, honey, look, seriously.
And that's no lie.
Hit me again. Keep him coming. It's on his tab.
What? Cut out! How about 2 drinks? 2 drinks.
It's on his tab.
If you make more than that, you paying for it.
And you see a little skinny one down there sitting on that man's lap grinding. Him and get him to. It's on his tab too. I'm on 2 tabs, damn it.
Lie.
I'm on 2 tabs. Okay.
That's why I'm glad I have a club membership. Discount all the way. Club membership.
You better go and dance on that ball.
Seriously, no. People need to be careful. You don't need to just be jumping into relationship after relationship because that is one way to really ruin yourself, in my opinion. Because if your story is, I've been hurt so many times, guy after guy after guy, I've been used, girl after girl after girl after girl, you need to sit back and think to yourself, well, what am I doing?
Well, let me say this too. While we have people, let me just say this real fast. If you a good person and they know that you are a genuinely good person, they know that you have a heart full of love for them. Some of the times they're gonna take you for granted.
They are.
Play all over your emotions because they know that you're such a nice person. And the thing is, I'm not a fighter or anything like that. I never will be. But my thing is,
I'm not a physical fighter, but with my words,
I'm a good person.
I'm a little bit of both.
Don't use me just because I'm a good person. Because at the end of the day, the next person you get with is not going to be so nice to you. And that's why I always say you should watch what you do because sometimes you're setting up your own karma.
Exactly.
You thinking that you all good and dandy, but when you meet that one person that you fall in love with and everything, and they're gonna make sure I do a total 360 on you.
They're gonna do you what you did.
They're gonna do exactly what you did. You doing the why it happened to you. Don't come crawling back to me. Don't come crying back to me.
Don't call your number.
Talk about I'm sorry. Yes, I will forgive you, but at the end of the day, I don't think I would take you back. I don't want to go through.
I don't do the take back.
I don't want to go through.
Take you back.
Excuse me. I don't want to go through what I just left from. Okay, especially with you. I don't want to do that again because I don't know if it's going to happen again. How do I know that the first, 3 months once I get back with you, everything's going to be beautiful, everything's going to be nice, and then you do like the same shit all over again where the conversation should just stop. And I'm just like, what's up? Here we go again. Let me just go ahead and get my shit and just leave, okay? But It is what it is, honey. But we finna go ahead and end this show. And I just want to say to my ex, I will always love you. I always will. I don't want to say anything negative about you. Because I have nothing negative to say about you. I just wish that you would have communicated with me more. And we could have understood each other more. I think you understood me. But as far as me understanding you, it wasn't there because we were on different flights. So to everybody who's watching, thank you all for watching the L&D show and everything. If you're on YouTube, please, Facebook, Periscope, Live Me, go to our YouTube channel, Lala and Devontae. That's LA space AND space DEVONTE. And that's YouTube. Okay, go there, like our channel, share.
Subscribe.
Go ahead and start sharing these videos right now, you guys. Share.
Get it out.
Make sure you like, subscribe, and love us. Okay.
Well, and also remember, write into us at LND Show 2017 at gmail.com. That's THELANDDSHOW 2017 at gmail.com. And before we end the show, if it's not too much, I would like to ask for a moment of silence for two of my babies that passed away.
Aww.
My dog Lala, she gave birth to 10 puppies.
Lala passed away?
No. Two of her puppies, Morgan and Brownie, did not make it. So if we can have this a brief moment of silence for them, I really appreciate it. Yeah. All right. Thank y'all so much.
I don't need to go jump, but I have announcements.
Oh, the announcement.
We have one announcement, yes.
This is my last show for 7 weeks. I'm getting ready to go under the night. Thank y'all all for your wishes and support. Heather, I got you, boo.
You're welcome.
Lala and Devontae, thank you for all your support.
No, you're welcome.
I will be back. Because y'all will never get rid of this. But
we tried.
We tried.
It didn't work. She always came back, honey.
Yes, I came back kicking her in my fighter.
But you're going to be just fine. Because we're going to be there by your side and everything. You're going to be just fine.
What you trying to say, Devontae?
Oh, that's
what y'all said.
Hope your hero is fine.
This hour has went by fast, you guys. I feel like we just came on.
Like 5 minutes ago, for real.
Talking in the tan shirt to come into my gas station. Oh, you talking about Marquise?
That one.
Huh? I didn't.
That's Amanda. She went to the gas station beside.
Bitlots.
Did you go there? The gas station across from it.
Yes.
That's her. Hey, Amanda. I went to high school with her, actually. Hey, shout out to everybody who's watching and everybody who is going to watch. We love you guys. And thank y'all for tuning in to the L&D show. So make sure y'all go ahead and share, like, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm Lala.
I'm Devontae.
And I'm Dance, drinking this down.
And we wish you guys a great week. Hey, Lorenzo!
I want to wish everybody happy 4th.
Happy 4th of July, guys. You guys be safe out there, and we love you.
Turn up.
Turn up.
You got to end on live.
Oh, gosh. How do you end this shit, Joe?
I don't know.